Nothing beats kicking the autumn leaves around. Coming to the end of October. Around this time last year I started to vlog. Can't believe a whole year's gone by. And I was so nervous when I did that first vlog. So excited. To be honest, I didn't do my first vlog. My daughter did it. She started me on it. She encouraged me to do it. I was so nervous. I was so nervous. What was going to happen? What was the outcome? It was like 10k views, but which was hilarious. But I'm so grateful because subscribers came from it. I was shocked, absolutely shocked. And then I started to get my own software and learn how to do it for myself. And that was scary too, because I've never done that before. And I always loved films, but I never realised how much pleasure you could get actually out of filming and vlogging. It's been my saving grace, my therapy. Right, so I've got this audio book because I'm not very good at reading anymore. I have problems with my eyesight and I've got no attention span. So I started listening to a lot of audiobooks, and I'm listening to Ram Dass at the moment, and he's trying to teach me to meditate. So breathe in, breathe out. Oh, I've just realised I've got a gas inspection in the morning. Okay. Breathe in, breathe out. Oh, I need to update my website. I've sold a couple of cards and I need to make sure that they're out of stock. Okay, breathe in, breathe out. I'm hungry. It's just not going to happen. I'm trying, Ram Dass, I'm trying. Well, I got my sewing machine back. What it is I've not been in my studio for like 3 weeks, and I'd forgotten how much stuff I have, and I've actually got more stuff that I've just brought here today. And because I went to my little cabin and I was decking that out, and I've been so busy tutoring, I need to get back in here and oh god, I'm very lucky. I can't get bored. I have a lot to do. It's getting a bit moody out there, the weather. This will be an experience tonight because I haven't stayed here when it's been so rainy and windy. My fairy lights are all dancing out around the cabin, and it's very dark and early, so, well, it went very dark very early today because the clocks went back. But I'm here again. I've actually come here because it's so noisy at home at the moment because of bonfire night coming up, and there's just fireworks everywhere, and it's really noisy, and Tony gets very anxious around the fireworks. She does not like them at all. She spends most of the time under my bed trembling, and it's really sad. I don't like them. I wish they were banned. I never liked them as a kid. My mum used to always say to us when we were kids, she used to always say, do you want fireworks or do you want prezzies? And we always said, can we have prezzies? as long as you get parking and do the baked potatoes, Mum, and, you know, do all that nice chestnut thing, you know, which she did. But we didn't have fireworks, we had prezzies. But what we did is went upstairs into our bedrooms and shut all the lights off and sat in the window and watched everyone else's. So I love the drive here. It's only a couple of hours and I just go into a zone. I play the music quite loud. Tony's used to it now. She zonks out, goes to sleep, and then wakes up on the bridge just over to where I come into this area, and she smells it. She smells the bridge, and she smells the sea, and she smells the sheep and the fields, and she's up and alert, thinking, "Ah, we're here." She gets really excited. And I know in the last vlog, I was concerned about me running away and having escapes. I've realised that I do need this escape. I do need somewhere to come to. I need somewhere to be. Where I can just like be peaceful and zoned out and away from everything. I know it sounds terrible, but it's like I'm away from memories. I'm away from anything that's happened over the last few years. I'm kind of in a different place. I'm not saying this isn't the first time I've done it. When I used to have tiffs with Lee, I used to say I'm going to my mum's, to just get in the car and just go off and stay out for a while, stay for a few days, calm down, go back, and it'd be all right. And he'd say, "You okay now?" And I say, "Yeah." He kind of understood that I just needed the space. And that's why I realised when I was on my way here, thinking, I'm not going to find that person again, am I? That, you know, gave me that space willingly and still said, "Hey, you're back home now, is everything okay? Good, like, can you want to go for a pint?" I was very lucky to have that person. On the way here and my music was playing, I was thinking of all the memories, and I was thinking about whether, gosh, if I'd never met him, would I ever have known about all this great music? Because he was a proper music lover, and he loved to find new things. He didn't like messing around with just what was thrown at him. He'd investigate, he'd go looking. He used to love going to see live bands and stuff. I'd never have known who The Fall were or Joy Division. Well, I might have done, but he introduced me to them. I didn't know about them before I met him. And that was my kind of music, definitely. But now, I mean, I'm very eclectic. I like lots of stuff. I'm very into looking and maybe it's because I've took it from him. You know, I investigate music now. I need to find your own music, and people who are satisfied with just what they get is always is never going to sit well with me. So yeah, I don't know what I'm waffling on about music for. I've been listening to a lot of it while I've been here, just tidying up and getting myself settled. One of the nicest things though, when I think of him now, I don't think of him dying. I don't think of him ill in hospital. I don't think of all those awful days, years even. I think of the early part of it when we were just together, and it was so nice when we just met. My dad had a business, and our first home was above his business, and you know, we were lucky to have somewhere to live. Even though the reason we actually got to live together is because one day my dad came home and said, "Where's Mel?" And my mum said she's still in bed, and I was hungover, 12 o'clock, and he freaked out. He said, "You want to be in this house, you go by my rules, you get down here and you sort all this out, and you help out around the house, and you get out of bed and do this, or you piss off," you know. So I pissed off. But I went to his mate's business partner, and said, can I rent the flat above here? And he just went, "Yeah, sure." So we were really lucky, and we moved in above a flat, above a showroom, and rented this flat for quite some time. £35 a week, all in. And I remember our first Christmas, we had a Christmas tree, a settee, books and art. I remember my dad saying, after he'd calmed down a bit, he said, come to the showroom and pick yourself a sweet. So I did. I went and got myself a settee and I said, I like this one, Dad. And he went, oh, thank God for that. Nobody likes that. I've had it there a year. It was brown with bright orange sunflowers all over it. Lee didn't like it because it wasn't blue. And I loved it. And that's all we had in this flat. This bright flowery settee, a Christmas tree, books everywhere, and art. I think that's pretty cool. And no telly, no phone, nothing. Just us. That's all we needed. It was a palace. And I've got I bought myself this set of plates, a student set today from Aldi, and it's one plate, one dish, one knife, one fork, one spoon, one glass, one cup, one side plate for £5. Bought myself that. I'll do. It must be something in me that is just wanting that simple life again. Must be where I want a camper van. I had to put on a lead. There's too many rabbits and she keeps running off after the rabbits, so just having a little twilight walk before dinner time, and back in my old place, my little quiet retreat. Yeah, right, I'm here. I know already. I'm second visit in, and I'm moving things around. There they go. The animals start marching in by 10 by 10. Lots of them. That's actually just a quarter of them. There's still loads more on another field. Such a nice setting. I think I prefer sheep to people. Just taking my dirty boots off, putting my Crocs on. I don't know what's wrong with me now. I've turned into a right clean freak in this place. Mop at the door to quickly scoop up any muddy bits off the shoes and paws. And I just like tidying up all the time. It's nice. Never been this tidy in all my life, but it is literally one room. Well, two, including the bathroom, but it is like tiny space. Another good thing about not having lots and lots of rooms is you don't have anything to clean, and I like that.